From the Empire State to the Golden Gates, this is Quad Radio USA.
Oh, yeah.
Now, with all the dirt from the world of ATV Motocross and GNCC Racing, here's Mr. 10 Seconds, Rodney Tomlin.
Welcome to Quad Radio as we welcome you here on behalf of our friends at SSI Decals today. I want to say thanks to those folks for the Quad Radio stickers and the great-looking quadradio.com logo as well. And today, as we get set to introduce you to someone that you may already know, been absent from the AMA ATV National Motocross scene for a couple of seasons, so to speak, but he's come back this year in full force, and that's none other than Cody Gibson back in that Pro-Am class. Congratulations to you as we wrap up round number 2 here at Muddy Creek, man. It looks like that things are going in a great direction for you, Cody. I mean, it looks like you made the right choice to come back. You're still on top of the game and still having a lot of fun.
Yes, sir. I'm just glad to be back, and I'm pumped I get to come back with Walsh Racecraft. Those guys built a killer bike, and I mean, I definitely could not do it without them, and we've won 8 races straight so far. On the hybrid they built, I've not lost a whole shot, and I've not had to follow anybody around the track. I mean, that thing rips. Suzuki, I've won every race, and a couple of starts people's got me, but I've been able to work my way around, and I'm just super pumped to be back.
Yeah, I know a lot of people, you know, whenever you look at this, you know, they look at Cody Gibson, they say, oh, Cody's got it made, you know, he's got Mike Walsh doing this for him, he's got Mike Walsh doing that for him. All he has to do is just go out there and ride and train and this, that, and the other. What people don't know, the backstory of what's going on with Cody Gibson, man. I mean, you talk about being so thankful for the people that have stepped up for you, and you talk about on the podium about how you could not be here without these people. Let's talk to people, man, and let people know, man. Cody Gibson doesn't have everything handed to him on a silver platter, man. You got to work for what you got.
Yes, sir. That's what I was wanting to get out there. Nobody really knows. Like, today's Sunday, I'm here racing, won both of my races, and Monday in the morning I got to be up at 6:30 to go to work. I work a full-time job, and I'm fortunate enough my job actually lets me off to come to these races. And after every day I go to work, I climb cell phone towers at the moment, but like, I mean, I go to work, get off work, I drive home, and like Lindsay, my girlfriend, she lives in a town called Etowah. It's like 15 minutes from where I live. We go down there, she rides a bicycle, I run at least 3.5, almost 4 miles a day. And I do that every day, and I ride as much as I can on the weekend. And lucky enough for me, Walsh, I don't actually own any four-wheelers. I own an 88 model 250R, but I don't own one single race fuller. Mike Walsh lets me take the hybrid home, and I practice on it. I get local races, I race those, and then like I got a little woods track at my house, but it's just trails with one jump. And I'm just so fortunate to even get to come back. I mean, I am pumped, and hopefully I can win every race and go pro. My lap times are by far plenty fast enough to go pro, but the whole thing, it's what Mike Walsh wants to do. It's not what Cody wants to do, and I want to make that guy happy because he got me back out here, and I'll do whatever he wants me to do.
And let's go back and let's back up a couple of years ago. And why exactly isn't Cody Gibson here? I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of reasons, and there's been a lot of rumors, but why did you step away, man?
Just the money was the biggest thing. I mean,
and we're not talking because people weren't offering you, say, we're going to pay you X amount of dollars, and they weren't paying you enough. It's just that you're talking, you didn't really have the money to be out here.
Yeah, I just did not have the money. I couldn't even really get to the races. I mean, the last year that I raced, it seemed like every day I was worried about paying my truck payment, and because my truck payment's high. I mean, I got a nice truck, and my dad used to own a huge construction company, and I mean, back whenever construction was booming, he could get me here. And then just after all that construction went down, I mean, he's still working, but he don't have $100,000 to just go blow on me racing. And I was tired of struggling, and it felt like nothing was really paying off. And I mean, I've only raced for 5 or 6 years, and I've won every year except for 1 year. And it just seems like at the time, I was working and really wasn't getting anything for it. And I mean, I know getting hurt's part of it, but when you don't have the money to do it, you just can't do it sometimes.
So how much sweeter is it now? I mean, it has to be, you have to recognize, and obviously you do recognize what these people are doing for you, but how much better is it this time around?
Oh, I mean, it's awesome because now I realize that this is not something that just gets gave to people. I mean, whenever I quit, I realized, I mean, this is a fun thing to do. And whenever I was here before, it's like, oh, man, I got to go back out, race again. You know, it's like I wasn't really happy about it. And now this time when I come back, like, I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to race. And, I mean, you can tell it on the track. I'm flying. I mean, I'm going as fast as I can go right now. I mean, I'm just as fast as pretty much the pro guys. I mean, I could knock a second off. I mean, but just out there by myself riding, I'm flying and I'm comfortable. I'm not almost about to wreck the whole time. And like I said, I'm just pumped to be back, and I'd really like to thank Mike Walsh and Mike Bard. They got a state-of-the-art facility down there. I appreciate them building me bikes and letting me come race.
I'll tell you what, we as the race fans really appreciate you coming back, Cody. It's going to be exciting to watch your climb back into that pro class, and wish you a lot of luck this year and also in the future, man. It's good for the sport. It's obviously good for you, and going to look forward to seeing, like we say, what the future holds, man.
Well, I appreciate it, man, and I guess we'll be at the next race hoping to win.
There you go. That's Cody Gibson. I'm Rodney Tomlin. This is Quad Radio.